Dog personalities come in different opinions on where they fall in the social hierarchy. Let's take a look at a dog who is very sweet and gentle and generally pretty easy, but who has a very high opinion of herself and is entitled to a high position of social status. And we can look at some of the problems this can cause. Cucumber is a 3-year-old English Springer Spaniel, and it is common for Spaniels because they know how to leverage their cuteness that they get away with a lot of entitled behavior, and they tend to have kind of dominant personalities, especially when it comes to resource guarding. Because she's generally an easy dog who doesn't cause very many problems, she gets along with people, she loves children, she's pretty quiet, and when she's in the house, she's pretty lazy. She gets to have a lot of privileges that more high energy dogs or dogs who are a little bit more socially annoying don't get to enjoy. She gets to sleep on the bed whenever she wants, pretty much. Every stranger who comes up to Cucumber is immediately in love with her. Her personality truly believes that she should have access to all of the power and resources above other dogs. While this is definitely something that can be managed with good human intervention and proper leadership, it is something that we need to be aware of in dogs who otherwise don't give us any social problems, because they can mislead us into making excuses for them or having a blind spot for things that can become actually pretty big problems. Now, while you can see Cukie is a very soft, gentle, and sweet girl, this dog will absolutely start a fight over high-value resources. Did you get that? A high-value resource can be anything from a bed that she thinks of as belonging to her, which it does not, or it can be one of her favorite toys, or it can especially be food or an edible resource. A lot of dogs will also resource guard their humans or their access to human attention. And so what a lot of people interpret as jealousy, it's more that the dog feels entitled to that human's affection and doesn't want another dog to have it. Let's see what happens when I up the stakes from a toy to a bone. Now let's see how the dogs get along when I use my human management skills to remove anything that could cause a conflict between them. The great news is maintaining harmony in my home is as simple as keeping toys and food stored out of reach of my dogs and only bringing those things out for supervised, interactive, quality time. If I check into a motel expecting my normal room and management tells me, we're gonna upgrade you to the honeymoon suite because it's unoccupied for this weekend, I'm gonna have such a fun time, I'm gonna be so grateful, and I'm gonna notice every little thing that makes the honeymoon suite better than my usual motel room. If I stayed in the honeymoon suite every single time, and then one day somebody was like, sorry, you're gonna have to go to a regular room, I would be really accustomed to living in my little lap of luxury, and I would be a lot more inflexible when it came to foregoing the simple pleasures that I had become used to. Because it's really important that she gets the idea that this is my bed and not hers, and I invite her onto the bed for special access, it's important that she gets nights spent over the crate from time to time, not always sleeping with me, and then lots of place time and structured crate time in general throughout the course of her life. She can pattern up on the idea of an invitation to privileges, not an expectation of privileges. Cucumber, come here. Good girl, crate. Good girl. Nighty night.